You can live your dream life at the moment you decide. It's a choice you make to just be it. You do not have to have it all figured out. So a big part of manifestation is being and giving yourself permission to be the reality, the version of you that you prefer to be. And for a long time, I felt stuck because I wasn't being about it. I was just thinking about it. And the thing is many times thinking about it may eventually lead you to be it. But look, belief, feeling, thought. Thinking is 3 levels deep. The level that's the deepest, the core level, is belief. What do you believe to be true about yourself? What do you believe to be true about who you are? What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe your purpose is? For me, once I started being a full-time YouTuber, that's when my reality changed. When I was thinking about it, nothing really happened. I stayed working a 9-to-5 job I didn't like. My thoughts, my actions, and my emotions, which they say is your vibration, was equal to the reality where I was going to work every day at a job I didn't enjoy, venting to my coworkers about how slow it was, and standing around. That was my reality. And the reason that was my reality was because I was not challenging my old reality. I felt safe in that stagnant waters, and even the stuckness felt safe. When you start stepping into the unknown, magic happens, but also interesting things happen. Because many of us have been sheltered from the unknown. We've been afraid of the unknown. What will people think of me? You guys know that, if I could summarize what I just really want to tell you in this episode, you guys ever seen that Shia LaBeouf, however you say his name's video, where he says, just do it. Just frickin' do it. Stop sitting on your ass and just do it. If that was, it's almost like a Nike commercial, right? If there was one thing I would say, it would be just be it. Just be it. Stop waiting around and just be it. I started being it back in 2017, and now I live my dream life. Just moved to a new house in Austin. Also have my place in Sedona. I could travel the world. Probably sounds like I'm trying to brag, but you can live your dream life at the moment you decide. It's a choice you make to just be it. You do not have to have it all figured out. I did not know how to edit a YouTube video when I started making YouTube videos. I literally was making a video, and in my first video ever on YouTube, you can go check it out right meow. If you go to YouTube and you type in Aaron Doughty and you separate my videos by date recorded, you will see in the middle of the video it says insert title here. Why? I spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out how to remove that title thing. I couldn't figure it out on iMovie. I still put out the video. And that video was 6 months before I went daily on YouTube. It planted the seeds. I then shared a video and I put it out. And I wanted my mom to like it. I wanted everyone to like it on Facebook. I was like really self-conscious. But I simply started. 6 months after making my first 2 or 3 videos, I was still just like, I was making like 1 video a month. Nothing was really happening. Felt stuck. Maybe it's not all meant to be. I dabbled my feet, my toes in the water for 2 seconds, and reality did not shift for me the way I thought it was. What is going on? Is the universe really listening? But then I realized I have to actually be the version of me that has that reality. That's what changed. I realized my life's not where it was. It's the harsh truth. I wasn't, and some people will argue with me on this, I was not really on the optimal timeline for me to meet Tony Robbins, for Tony Robbins to put me on. It's just the truth. You could say, well, you didn't believe it enough. Maybe not. But sometimes the truth is, reality is a flexible freaking noodle. Like, our beliefs create our reality, and maybe I didn't believe in it, but I'm being honest with my beliefs. I thought I was going to meet Tony. You want to know what I got instead of Tony? I helped Sage with shoes, his wife. which was still cool. Maybe it was a step in that decision. Maybe that could have happened where I helped his wife with shoes. And then, her and her assistant, I helped with shoes. And I was like, oh, I recognize you from Tony's video. She was really nice to me after I told her that. And it was a cool interaction. And I could have said, oh, well, maybe if I just thought even more, maybe, she invited this guy downstairs that did makeup to like a UPW, Unleash the Power Within conference. And he got invited to sit next to her during the whole entire conference. And he said no. I'm like, what the hell? Why did he get invited, but I didn't get invited? He actually got to also go to their house in Miami or wherever they are in Palm Beach to like do their makeup and stuff. He got all this cool treatment. I just helped her with shoes. I didn't get get invited to his seminar to sit next to her in the front row for probably a seat that would cost like $10,000 to $20,000. Why did he? I'm not special. But eventually, what I do, I realized no one is going to put me on until I put myself on, until I open myself up to these opportunities. And I'm not saying you can't get lucky, you can't get put on, but what I'm saying is don't wait for it. Just be it. Be it. So many people, my buddy Victor and I, we have Victor Odo, he's also a YouTuber. We have this thing called Full-Time Purpose where we help people grow an online following. We help people learn how to do what we do, to have people who have a message in the world. Mainly it's spiritual coaches, people that want to coach people on how to be raise their vibration or whatever it is, spiritual awakening coaching, stuff like that. Basically what we do is we help people, spiritual coaches, go full-time doing what they love. And it's much easier than people think too. All you do is you reverse engineer. How much money do you make? How much money are your bills every month? And how much money would you have to make to live comfortably? You might realize, hey, that's like 6 clients. That's what happened with Victor and I. I was working, started making daily videos on YouTube. My YouTube channel blew up. I had all these followers, and I met Victor, and we started becoming best friends. And then he told me, I was working that 9-to-5 job still. He's like, well, how much a month do you have in bills? I was like, $1,800 a month or $1,600 a month. He's like, dude, that's like 6 coaching clients paying you like $300 a month. And I was like, interesting. So all I'd have to do is get 6 coaching clients out of my 50,000 subscribers, and I could be full-time. And that's exactly what I did. And it was much easier than I thought. But the reason I'm telling you this is helping people go full-time, ditch their 9-to-5 jobs. So many people that we help, they're waiting for something. It's like they need to have the perfect 5 videos to put up, or they need to have the perfect sales script. They need to be totally comfortable on camera, totally comfortable on a sales call. No, you just do it and you get better as you go. You make the choice. Really, it's a choice you make. There's an old reality that is comfortable, that feels very familiar, where you are thinking, feeling, and acting equal to that reality. And there are payoffs you get from that reality too. The payoffs of it are you get to be right. There's payoffs. Payoffs we get are trying to keep us safe. A payoff is like the best way I describe it is a story that I've shared before, but there was a time when I was coming back from Hawaii, and I was with an ex-girlfriend, and we were getting tickets to come back from Hawaii to Los Angeles. And we both booked our tickets at the same exact moment. Her transaction went through first on Expedia. Booked them separately. What happened is, as soon as her transaction went through, my price went up $200-$300. I was pretty mad. Called Expedia, told them, can you give me that price? They said no, there's nothing they could do. It's the airlines thing. And it is what it was. I was mad for 6 hours. Why am I mad? Does the $300 really make that much of a difference for me? Not really. It's pretty abundant. And all of a sudden I realized I wanted to be right. There's the insidious payoff we get for being right. Also, we may have, a certain way our childhood was, where we experienced a lot of trauma and a lot of pain. And we were victims. And we get a payoff for being a victim. Even if it's a powerlessness, it's like we feel like it wasn't our fault. We get an anger that we feel about it. So the payoffs we get will keep us stuck, will keep us where we were before. But really, the simple part of you transforming your life is you giving yourself permission to be the identity you want to be that version of you. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment from my podcast called the Aaron Doughty Podcast. If you want to listen to the rest of that episode, click the link below. You'll see it on iTunes and Spotify. You can download episodes. It's so easy to listen to. You can do it while you're working out, while you're driving. It's so convenient. And that's where new episodes go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Every single week, I have guests coming on the podcast. I have solo episodes, and we go really deep. This is really a place where I get very personable and I share more about things I'm thinking of. I share my top book insights, and you can check it out and subscribe below, and you will see it there. So iTunes, Spotify, listen to the rest of the episode below as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace, much love, and namaste.